He drum called my name at midnight. Not once. Not twice. 3 times. And each time, it sounded closer. I lay there on my mat, staring at the roof, counting my breaths. I did not answer. I did not move. Because in my village, everyone grows up knowing one rule. If the drum ever calls your name, and you answer it, you do not come back the same. I am telling this story now because people are still missing. And because the elders warned me never to speak about what happened. They said some stories are not meant to travel. They said some sounds should never be repeated. But 5 years have passed. And the drum has started beating again. I know this because last night, a boy screamed in his sleep. He said someone was calling him by name. This happened in a small village in West Africa, Ghana, far from the city. No street lights. No police station. No hospitals nearby. When the sun sets, darkness comes fully. There is no half-light. Only night. The houses are made of mud and tin. The roads are narrow bush paths. At night, doors stay locked. Windows stay closed. Not because of thieves, but because of what listens in the dark. As children, we were taught not to whistle at night. Not to call names in the bush. Not to answer voices we could not see. Some rules were explained. Others were not. We were just told to obey. I was 24 years old when this began. I had just returned from the city after failing to find work. I came back with one bag and empty hands. In the city, that is normal. In the village, it is not. People watched me closely. Some avoided me. Others whispered when I passed. In our culture, returning without success is seen as a bad sign. Like you have brought something unwanted back with you. That was when the elders started watching me. And that was when the drum returned. The elders called it Iron's Mouth. It was not kept in the chief's house. It was not kept in the shrine. It was kept alone. Inside a small clay hut near the old Iroko tree at the edge of the village. No one entered that hut anymore. Not since the incident years before I was born. They said the drum was not just wood and skin. They said it listened. They said it remembered voices. They said it remembered names. As children, we were warned never to touch it. Never to beat it. Never to joke about it. And most importantly, never to answer it if it called you. The first night I heard it, the village was silent. Too silent. No insects. No wind in the trees. It felt like the night was holding its breath. Then the sound came. Boom. Boom, boom, slow, heavy. Each beat traveled through the ground and into my chest. It did not sound like someone playing. It sounded like something waking up. I sat up on my mat. My heart began to race. My mouth went dry. Then the sound changed. It was no longer just a drum. I heard my name inside my head. Not shouted, not whispered, spoken calmly. Oma. My body froze. I told myself I was tired. I told myself I was dreaming. Then it said it again. Oma, come. My door shook. Something was walking around my house. Bare feet, dragging slowly across the dirt. I could hear breathing. Not fast, not slow, patient. I tried to scream. I tried to call my mother. No sound came out. When morning finally came, I did not sleep. I sat there waiting for light. At sunrise, I asked my mother if she heard the drum. She dropped the spoon in her hand. She did not answer me. She stood up and locked the door instead. That was when I knew something was wrong. Later that day, word spread through the village. An old man had been found dead near the Iroko tree. His eyes were open. His mouth was filled with dirt. The elders said it was sickness. They said his heart failed. But I saw the marks on his legs. Rope marks. Drum rope marks. That night, the village gathered around a fire. No one laughed. No one spoke loudly. The chief stood up and said the drum was angry. He said someone had broken an old rule. Then his eyes moved slowly across the crowd and stopped on me. Everyone followed his gaze. My uncle leaned close and whispered something that made my blood run cold. The drum only calls people who have already been chosen. That night, I heard footsteps again. They stopped outside my window. The drum beat once and went silent.